Hey bro, I'm Sam Millison, I'm 15, I'm from the UK, and it was about this time last year I started blowing up on YouTube. Now, it wasn't like blowing up like hundreds of thousands of views and everything, but it was blowing up to scale of how my channel was, and I started gaining 20, 30, 40 subscribers per day. Everything was going so well, and guess what? I was happy, yeah, I was so happy. And then eventually I started doing coaching. I started making a decent amount online from that too, and it was during that time period I was making so much progress. It was just like going uphill, yeah. My progress was going uphill, it was exponential, and I felt so good because of that. Yeah, my mental health was so good because I was making so much progress. But then eventually, as everything does, it plateaued off and I stopped making that progress. I stayed at the same level, but I stopped making that progress. The increase stopped, and guess what? I stopped feeling good. Yeah, that feeling of happiness, the feeling of progression, it all just went, obviously, because I wasn't progressing anymore, and I stopped feeling happy. And it was during that time, this summer, that I was thinking just like, why aren't I happy anymore? Like, why don't I have this like vigor? I don't know if that's the right word. Why don't I have this vigor or like zest to life anymore? Why does life just feel boring like day after day after day? And I realized it's because I wasn't actually making any significant progress anymore. Because before, it was like I was getting new coaching clients almost every day. Like, my income was just like shooting up. Yeah, my subscribers and everything was just shooting up, and it was the newness, yeah, that I enjoyed. Yeah. But when I just stayed at the same level, yeah, it didn't really, I didn't feel any better. And you can probably feel like this too. It's like, if you make progress on something, like when you're improving at something, you feel so good during that time period. But even if you're at a really high level, if you're not improving anymore, then you just don't feel good. Yeah, it's the example I can give is like, imagine you're in a car. If the car's going at the same speed, like a level speed, you don't feel anything. Yeah, but when it's accelerating, yeah, you feel the acceleration. You get like pushed back in your seat. That's the example I want to give, because when you stay at the same level, you don't feel anything. Yeah, because it's just all the same. You get normalized naturally to it. Because for a long time I had this feeling where I was like, why can't I just be happy? Yeah, why can't I just enjoy life so much more like I used to? Why can't I feel like that again? And you might feel like this. You could think back on some times in the past few months or in the past year where you just felt so happy. Like, you think back on the time and it was a really good time, and you're just like, why can't I feel like that again? And I guarantee you, if you think back to whatever you were working on, whether it be the gym, business, whatever, yeah, if you were making progress, you would feel happy. Yeah, you would feel good, and then you'd remember that as a good time. Yeah, I know this might sound so stupid and so basic, but really, like, actually deeply think into it, okay? When you are happy, so when you are making progress, you are happy. When you are not making progress, you are not happy. Even if you stay at like a really high level and you reach all your goals and you're at a high level, if you're not accelerating, yeah, and increasing that progress, yeah, you aren't gonna be happy. Yeah, you constantly need to be reaching new levels, new heights. There was this guy called Christopher McCandless, and I'm not sure exactly when it was or who he was, but I remember he lived in the United States, and he was so fed up with working a normal job, he was just fed up with a normal life, and so he eventually moved to like a really remote part of Alaska, just out in the wilderness, and like living in a school bus or something like that, like just living off the land, trying to hunt and forage and everything. And he wrote a book, and in that book was some pretty good quotes, and there's one quote I really like. I haven't actually read the book, I'll be honest, but there's one quote I really like, and I'll read it out to you now. The very basic core of a man's living spirit is his passion for adventure. The joy of life comes from our encounters with new experiences, and hence there is no greater joy than to have an endlessly changing horizon, for each day to have a new and different sun. If everything is the same every single day, you aren't gonna enjoy it. It's as simple as that. But when every day is new, when you're making new progress, new horizons, yeah, then you can enjoy yourself. Yeah, this guy Christopher McCandless, I don't know if I'm saying his name right or not, but he eventually starved to death in his school bus out in rural Alaska because he was so far away from other people. He couldn't get help or anything when he couldn't find food. But he died doing something he loved, finding new things, adventure, making new progress. It's like every day, everyone, they just live the same day over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day. It's like you just wake up, go to work, go to school, whatever, maybe go to the gym, yeah, come home, eat your dinner, go to sleep. Every day is the same, and life is wasted that way, because it's like, if you've already done it once, yeah, why do it again? Yeah, if you've already done the same thing once, why do it again? It's just stupid. You have to be experiencing new things and making new progress to actually enjoy life. You need new things. I honestly believe a lot of the time, like when people go on holiday and they take a break from work and stuff, it's not the actual like warm hot country that they enjoy, it's not the fact that they don't have to work, what it kind of is that they enjoy, it's the fact that it's a break from the normal everyday life. Okay, it's a break from the normal routine and everything where all the days blur into each other. Because I mean, if you most likely do this, if you live a life where every single day is the exact same, yeah, you can just think like 3 days ago, okay, you probably, if like I said an event that happened like 3 days ago, you probably couldn't tell me if it was 3 days ago or 5 days ago or 7 days ago, because all the days just like blur into one, if you know what I mean. It's like, think back to like 3-4 days ago, yeah, what were you doing 3-4 days ago? Obviously if you're traveling or something like that, then it's different, but if you're living every day in the same routine, yeah, I bet you could not tell me what you did like 3 days ago. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what I did 3 days ago. What day was it 3 days ago? Like Wednesday, Tuesday or something? I don't even know. Yeah, and that's because every day is just the same. You need to be making new progress. You need to be reaching new heights constantly to actually be happy, okay? And so how do you make new progress? How do you do new things and all this? Well, obviously you could just do something different one day. You could go on an adventure. You could come out into your local countryside, if there's any countryside near you, and just go explore it. Yeah, go into your local woods and just explore them. I mean, you don't really class that as progress, and this video has kind of gone off on one. It's not really about progress anymore, but you've got to be experiencing new things. And so if you can just do something new to break up the monogamous, I don't know if that's the right word, monogamous day after day, like if you can just do something to break that up, you'll be so much happier. Yeah, if every day you just do something different, you will be happier. And especially if you make so much progress in your goals and you are reaching new heights, it's like, especially with YouTube, like if you do YouTube or something like this, or business or whatever, it's like, you know that when you are reaching new heights and you are doing new things, every day feels different, every day feels better, because you're reaching bigger numbers and you're reaching new heights. And honestly, man, you could easily make some progress today. Like, there's gonna be something you're putting off. Like recording, for me, I've been putting this off for weeks, honestly. I'll be honest, I've known that I've subconsciously that I've had to record, that I should be recording, and I just put it off for weeks and weeks and weeks. And now that I'm doing it, and now that I'm making new progress, I'm actually really happy doing this. So think of something that you really need to do that you are putting off. What is it? Like, get some paper and a pen and just write that thing down on paper, yeah, just so it's there, just so you can't forget about it. And I want you to go and do that thing, yeah. I want you to go and do that thing right now, or if you can't do it right now, at least try and get it done today, as soon as possible, okay? Stop putting this thing off, because you just have to realize, like, you will be happy when you get this thing done. Whatever it is, yeah, seriously, I'm not joking, go actually do this thing, whatever you have to do right now, man. Yeah, this video has just kind of been a shitty little, fairly unplanned video that it's just me basically coming back to YouTube, warming up to YouTube again. And yeah, I want to blow up now. I'm kind of going off on one, but I want to make more progress now on YouTube and everything, and reach those new heights so I can be happy again. But yeah, I do coaching to help you to get to your first $1,000 through doing coaching yourself. And I've already helped a few other guys do that as well. Not a few other, quite a few other guys do that themselves. There's a link, Calendly link in the description if you want me to go help you do that. You can book a discovery call with me there. And yeah, man, good talking, and I'll see you in the next one.